this letter to Baltimore a few months back when they were having their issues in Baltimore with concerning the young man. And I wrote this letter on Facebook. It was an open letter called Dear Baltimore, and it went a little viral. How you doing? My name is Sir Ervin Williams III, and I wanted to read this because I had people still to this day hitting me up about this particular letter that I wrote in my inbox. So I wanted to read it so I guess you can get the emotion that was evoked behind it during the time. Dear Baltimore, by the time you read this, they will have you on the news looting, showing the worst of your city. By the time you read this, they will be calling you animals and savages and disobedient. They will treat you as such. They will call the National Guards on you to give an excuse to harm you. Throw tear gas and rubber bullets. They will find you. They will loop you over and over and over again in the news, showing the destruction of your city. News channels and reporters will pretend to care about the struggle, but secretly record you to turn you over to authorities once the smoke clears. They will find what the world sees. They will filter what the world sees. They will tap your phones and your Facebook pages. They will not show the peaceful protests going on. They will not show the peaceful protests going on. Opportunists will show up and sing chants and say they're for the people only to receive checks behind closed doors. Be aware. Celebrities will speak out against you on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and against you on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram only to cry on the local news station so you can think they're real. Charles Barkley will say something so fucking stupid that it will make you angry. Don't mind him. He's paid to be an idiot. By the time you read this, there will be misguided souls with energy and without focus. There will be self-righteous activist Christians praying in the middle of the streets. Some white people will turn this movement into something other than what it's about. They will place officers amongst protesters to start riots every night around 12 a.m. Police will yell racist slurs to you and your children. By the time you read this, the comment section will be full of hatred against minorities. The American flag will burn in the streets and someone will be locked up, causing an uproar, taking the focus away from the death of this particular young man. The family will pick the worst lawyers. Your mayor will pretend they don't know why you're so angry. Your senator will even go as far to get signatures and pretend they are trying to get justice for you and your people. You will lose close friends and gain immortal enemies. You will delete Facebook friends. They will give grassroots organizations massive amounts of money to shut them up, and they will take it. Side note, they won't do right by it. They will send Don Lemon and Sharpton and Jessie Jackson in to talk about the black plight for ratings. By the time you read this, your ghettos will remain the same. Your alderman will all of a sudden disappear. There won't be any politicians on your side, including Obama. By the time you read this, another black male will be gunned down by an officer claiming to defend themselves. Your black officer friends will hate you and themselves at the same time, but they will justify his murder while telling you stories about the good cops that died. They will stay on the force even though they promised you that they will leave once this is over. I implore you to get organized, become strategic, and get ready for the mass amount of confusion, because you will have meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting only to accomplish nothing. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink it. It will be sweet to the taste, but bitter to your soul. Trust me, we know. Sincerely regretful. St. Louis. P.S. I hope some of you will take heed, but the majority of you won't. Pound, yes, all lives matter, but black lives are the ones that's being murdered. Sir Ervin Williams, peace.